Alright guys, what's going on? Just got done hitting an arm day. 30 minutes of cardio, and I did abs too. And by arm day I mean shoulders, triceps, biceps, and forearms. And I think I overdid it with the movements. I will be honest. I'll be the first to tell you. I always think about splitting up my arm days and doing bis and tris and shoulders and forearms, and I never do, honestly. But I think we're gonna have to put a stop to it or start doing more on other days. You know what I mean? Like triceps and chest and back and bis. But it'll probably end up being shoulders and forearms because they both need work. So I think that's how we're gonna do it, starting right now. So we got that. Yeah, but I'm feeling pretty good. I gotta go home and I think I'm gonna make some eggs. I got some bacon at home. I'm gonna make some eggs and bacon. Classic American breakfast. There's nothing wrong for breakfast for dinner. I'm a huge breakfast guy. I love breakfast. Cereal, I don't eat much cereal, but pancakes, waffles, crepes, croissants, donuts, all horrible for you, but all so good, Let's get down, let's boogie down to the philosophy of today, Let's boogie down into it. Here's what we're gonna hit today. The past. And I was looking at some stuff, man, and the big heavy hitter is, you mix the past with the present, you're gonna get depressed. Alright, keep that in mind. Not going with me. And the other one is, there's a quote I really like. I forget where it's from, but like if you started right now, bang, all your past memories are gone. All of like your friends, ex-girlfriends, deaths, whatever, it's all gone. Like you start living right now, what would you be doing? You know what I mean? Would you be tripping about some shit that happened yesterday? No. Would you be tripping about how someone dissed you the other week? No. You gotta, memories are good, I rock with memories, but can't be always stuck in the past, it's back there, it's in the dust. You're not always looking in your rear view, you're just looking forward. There's another quote I like. It's this meme, if you call it that. It's a picture of a sandwich and a beer, and it says, "Today will be a good day if I have to mold it with my bare fucking hands." And that's the real shit ever. You know what I mean? Because, let's be honest, guys. Your days are just days. Life doesn't happen at you. It happens to you. I think that's how it goes. But the moral of that story is, you can, every day's a good day. Like I always say, man, every day's a good day. Why do people have bad days? You know what I mean? I get it. Bad things happen. But stop categorizing things as good and bad, and they're just things, Fucking, not everything is sunshine and rainbows, who says it can't be? And why are we listening to them? Because they're fucking stupid. Why be all bummed out all the time? I like feeling good. Song of the day, Outstanding by the Gap Band. Alright, you put that shit on, bro, you are not gonna be upset. You're gonna be grooving, shaking your hiney. Calmly emerge. Honestly, it's like a betting game on how I'm gonna do with the merge. But like I was saying, every day is a good fucking day. And why are we listening to people that say, "Oh, it's a bad day"? Fuck you. Alright? I feel like I overdid it with doing 4 muscle groups in one day. I know I overdid it, but I still had a good fucking day. I feel, I'm feeling the pump. I'm feeling sore, not sore, but like I feel like the blood. Then when I squeeze my bicep, it's like, ooh, I feel the rush. So it was good. You know what I mean? And I'm going to go home. I'm going to make some fucking bacon and eggs. And I'm going to chow the fuck down. And honestly, what more could a guy want than some fucking bacon and eggs? Sunny side up, of course. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I love bacon and eggs. So why, what? Because I stubbed my fucking toe this morning? I didn't, but because I stubbed my toe this morning, that's a bad day now? No, it's not. I had a good day. Grooving the fuck out, listening to whatever I want. You know? I was reading The Five Rings last night. I said I was going to get to it, and I did. 2 nights ago. Yeah, I did jujitsu last night, and there's not a lot of spare time in between. But I was reading The Five Rings, and the book was saying, Miyamoto Musashi, read Vagabond. The book was saying you can't just do one thing. You know, I've talked about I've preached this before. Preaching. But you can't just do one thing. You know, you gotta broaden your horizon and do multiple and many things. Because if you just do one thing, like let's say you only eat fucking burgers, you know, with bacon, or with lettuce, tomato, onion, cheese. Let's say you just eat burgers all the time. And don't get me wrong, I like a good burger. But you know, you just focus on that one burger, that's all you know. You know, you gotta add in, you gotta switch it up, get a steak sometimes. Switch it up. Get some ham. You know what I mean? I'm doing a lot of food analogies, but I'm hungry. But, moral of that story is you gotta switch it up or else you're narrow-minded. And what good is narrow-minded in a world with so much information? You know? Why just look at one side of the piece, one side of the pizza pie, when you go to the other, bang, pepperoni. You know, you can't always look at the cheese, you gotta look at the pepperoni. Man, what is with these food analogies? Anyway, I hope I get through to that. I hope that point got through. I feel like I was just talking nonsense, I'll be honest. But shit, today was a great day. But when isn't a great day? I'm gonna snooze. And you know what I always say? Today was better than yesterday. Tomorrow will be better than today. So, get your Z's, take your vitamins, make sure you stretch, journal, hit your protein, tell your mom you love her. End this. Bang!